I'll be right back. Just getting some fresh air. I said I'll be right back, Elizabeth. What a dingbat. Oh, my. One of the passengers from steerage is up here. Excuse me. Oh, that face. I know her. Yet I swear I have never met you in my life. She dances with such grace. Surely she can't be third class. What difference does it make? As a secret progressive, I shouldn't care. I don't. But she's sweeter than a Hershey Kiss. Or one of those new lifesaver candies. Like the Chevrolet car she's entered the market. My market. Surely Elizabeth won't mind me talking to her. I do not particularly love Elizabeth. I'm sure she's beautiful, and marrying her would double my fortune. But this girl makes my heart take flight aboard Orville Wright's glider. What elegance, what beauty! I've never felt so shocked, so stunned, and yet so alive in my life. She reminds me of that Oscar Wilde poem. Oh, beautiful star with the crimson mouth. Oh, moon with the brows of gold. Rise up from the odorous south, and light for my love her way, lest her little feet should stray on that windy hill in the world. Oh, beautiful star with the crimson mouth. Oh, moon with the brows of gold.
I'm sorry, I know I'm not supposed to be here. I was just leaving.
Oh, no, please. That's quite all right. A different company would be nice for a change.
You just don't like your friends in there.
They're a little stuck up, to be honest. Constantly going on about Kafka and Shaw. I've seen the plays they play. Let me tell you, what a bore.
I'm sorry. I have little knowledge of literature or art.
You recited that Wilde poem quite skillfully.
I'm not even sure I should be talking to you since you're clearly a man.
Oh, nonsense. I have no taste for the aristocratic rules of social boundaries. If anybody comes, I'll say you're with me. You're perfectly safe here.
It's quite you, sir.
Please don't call me sir. I detest titles. My name is John. Did you feel a jolt?
I don't know what you mean. Pleased to meet you, John.
And your name is?
Mary.
Oh, what a lovely name. Named after the Holy Mother?
No, after my mother, who died of consumption.
I'm terribly sorry. Lovely evening, isn't it?
Yes, the stars look as if they're dancing.
Yes, they do. Much better than those fools in there.
Aren't you one of them?
Yes, I am a dancing fool. But please, let my character speak for itself and not the class of people I'm surrounded by.
If I were wealthy enough to live such a gifted life, I wouldn't be complaining.
We can afford too many luxuries. Traveling the world, fine clothes on the back, servants attending to your every care. But it gets terribly lonely.
Loneliness in itself, to me, is a luxury. Back home in Belfast, I'm constantly surrounded by every living relative I have, packed together in one small house like rats. Everyone working day and night just to put food on the table. I sell flowers on the streets to earn what can barely be called a living. Not to mention me gran is dead set on marrying me off to an old shipyard owner just so it won't be a burden to her.
Is that why you're running away?
Are you not running away?
Really, because that's what it looks like.
Pardon, sir, but I shouldn't even be here in the first place, so if you'll excuse me...
Wait! Please, allow me to apologize. I was out of line. Say, it would be such a shame to waste such a beautiful evening by spending it alone. We both know we have many years ahead of us. So, why don't we just enjoy this moment now?
Very well. What's America like?
Well, it's in the height of what we're calling the second industrial revolution. You've picked a good time to come, actually. Factories in the north are creating hundreds of job opportunities, for women too even. Railroads are being built all across the nation. It's incredible. You can get from New York to Pennsylvania and under a day. That's why I'm going, actually. A friend of mine, Henry Flagler's the name, just finished building the first railroad bridge connecting the Florida Keys to the mainland.
You seem to know a lot about railroads.
Yes, my father was in the rail business, so I've been surrounded by it all my life. I don't mind the chugging sound of the gears is music to my ears.
I've never heard music like that before. But I do love other kinds of music. That American Irving Berlin, boy is he swell.
You know him. Just one of my favorite musicians. Do you dance as well?
I love to dance, but never had a partner to dance with.
I know this one. It's the Argentine tango. It's all the rage in Europe. I really hope it comes to the States soon.
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar.
Well, if you'll permit me, care to dance?
Don't mind if I do. I'm a jam. But I'm afraid I'll miss the boat. I don't know the steps.
Don't worry about it. This boat is unsinkable.
Didn't want to make you look bad, now did I? John?
Elizabeth?
John?
Mary?
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 John?
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth? Yes, Elizabeth. Your fiancé, bonehead.
Elizabeth, I can explain.
I don't want to hear it. I've been on a dragnet for you like mad, and here I find you fooling with some Irish flutes.
Look here, kiddo. There's a perfectly good reason why I barely shared your company since we left Southampton.
Don't be bad with Snuggums. Now you must come with me quickly, we must.
Elizabeth, please. I've held my tongue for far too long and humored the societal standards in which marriage is dictated. I always thought that I would marry for status. But now, I realize that love is what truly matters in a marriage. I do not, nor never have loved you. So if you would please do me the favor of leaving me alone.
I have never! How dare you speak to me that way? Very well. I will do you that pleasure and much more. You'll never see me again.
What do you mean?
Well, Snowdums, it appears we have collided with an iceberg and the ship is sinking. Women and children are to take lifeboats immediately.
How could anyone have predicted this? Come, Mary, we must get you to safety.
Oh, shucks, I failed to mention. Only first-class women and children are allowed in lifeboats. And judging by your lesser social status, I'm afraid your backs are against the wall. Ciao, John. I'll take good care of your estate in the event of your tragic death, which at this point is my life. No, I've held my tongue far too long. Simply because you have money and power doesn't mean you're more deserving of life than anyone else. People like you make me see red, you posh, simpering, ratty grouser.
Mary.
See here, you potato face.
And the longer to see your cold dead body floating around with the rest of your kind, like you all deserve. You're just as bad as they are, John. You two really deserve each other.
Elizabeth, that's enough. I think you'd better go. You wouldn't want to miss your chariot.
John, don't be absurd. I'm sure they'll find a place for you too. After all, you are the...
What difference does it make? Mortality doesn't make exceptions based on class. Farewell, Elizabeth. I hope the guilt of watching innocent people drown doesn't keep you up at night.
She seems lovely.
Yes, charming.
The ship is breaking in two! What are we gonna do, Dad?
We haven't much time, Mary. Here, take my ticket, show it to one of the officers, and get yourself on a lifeboat.
No, we'll find a place for you two. I'll tear a dart from its hinges and use it as a raft if I have to. There'll be room enough for both of us.
Well, we both know there won't be. Now look, here's my father's card. Call him when you get to America and tell him it was his son's dying wish to embrace you as the daughter he never had.
No, you'll live! Never let go, Dad!
I'll never let go, Mary. Now, Scoot! Wait! I just realized I never kissed you.
Kiss me in America!